So here's another clip, right? It's pretty short. I saw it and it just got me thinking, right? This is a thing where women seem to never understand, right? Just like the other women. It's the men you choose. Yo, DW, thank you. Thank you, right? I'm so happy that I just hit 3K, right? You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing for all the support. I love it, right? I love you guys. You guys are amazing. But yeah, this is the thing where women can't understand. It is who you choose. And sadly, women are terrible at choosing men. Women are terrible at choosing men. Okay? And then, because of their poor decisions, right? Poor judgment in character, they blame all men for it. They blame all men for it. And exactly why I say, as women age, they become bigger red flags. Because again, that choosing skill, that vetting skill, doesn't get better. Sadly, right? Their women's vetting skills, women's choosing skills, women's judgment of character does not get better over time, right? It doesn't. Because if you guys watch my Kendra G reactions, sadly, it's shown that it doesn't get better with age. So, I wanted to just react to this and talk to this about a little bit, right? So this woman we'll talk about. She's cute. She seems nice, but she's a good example of what I wanted to talk about.
Hi, my name is Tilly, and my ex-boyfriend tried to fuck my sister on my 24th birthday, and I bought Charlie Sour Gummy Worms. Hey, I'm Tilly, and my ex-boyfriend hit me in the face, and while my nose was gushing blood, the cops were called and he got a court-ordered restraining order. And I bought pink Starburst gummies. Oh. Hey, my name is Tilly, and a few years ago I went on a date with a guy I met through Bumble, and I woke up drunk to him trying to insert things in certain places, and he stole my AirPods. And I brought gummy bears. Hey, I'm Tilly, and I witnessed my friend OD inside the club, and I had probably one of the worst panic attacks in my life, which resulted in PTSD. And I brought Sour Patch Kids. Hi, my
So she's pretty much just trauma dumping, right? She's trauma dumping. But this trauma dumping is what gave me this thought process, right? Where one, women are terrible at choosing men. And sadly, it doesn't get better over time. Women don't really gain a whole lot of wisdom with time, right? Women don't gain a lot of wisdom with time and experience. They're not like men, right? So that's the sad part. That's the sad part where she seems like a nice woman, right? She talks very soft, very feminine, but she seems nice. But this is the thing. She's broken. She's broken. Okay? And this is the sad part. Because of her choices in life, she has become a broken woman. Women like this, and I've been there, right? Here's the maybe this is my own, right? My own problems where I've always wanted to. I always this is the danger, right? The danger of the Disney effect, right? The princess, where I don't know about you guys, but in my mind, I've always think about, oh, I want to be the knight in shining armor. I want to be the man to save that princess, right? So I've gotten with a lot of broken women. I've gotten with a lot of broken women in my past, a lot, and I can tell you this: it's not a good thing, right? It has become a detriment to me because getting with a lot of broken women, trying to save all these women, has pretty much broken me a lot of times, right? Or made me jaded, made me bitter, whatever. But that's the point. That's the problem. That's the thing where, yes, she may be seem nice, but that's the red flag. Because all the shit she's gone through has destroyed her, right? And sadly, I don't believe in therapy. Sadly, women don't really self-improve well, okay? Because again, the high likelihood of her picking the next bad man is quite high. Okay? The likelihood of her picking her next partner most likely will be another bad man, right? And that's the thing. That's the sad part that we have to realize that broken women will just broke you. Will just break you. Okay? I've been there, I've done that. And it's a really sad thing. But at the end of the day, we have to understand people make choices. They choose these type of people, right? It's a sad thing that she chose these men. It really is. And you know, that's the thing, right? She might be on antidepressant because I think another statistic, like 1 in 4 women are on some kind of drug, right? Some kind of antidepressants. So it's a messed up world, and a lot of it is women mentally. So let's kind of break this down.
My name is Tilly, and my ex-boyfriend tried to fuck my sister on my 24th birthday, and I bought Charlie sour gummy worms. Hey, I'm Tilly, and my ex-boyfriend hit me in the face, and while my nose was gushing blood, the cops were called and he got a court-ordered restraining order.
Now, I'm assuming that all these men are different men, but that's the thing I said, right? Why I say it's a red flag about the women that they are it's a red flag about the men that women attract and are attracted to. Okay? This is the example of why I say it's a red flag. Broken women. It's sad. I mean, like, hell, I would want to save her, right? Because this is the thing. A lot of men have grown up thinking that they need to be the prince, right? They need to be the prince, the knight in shining armor, to save women. But that's a detriment to men, right? The men that are trying to save women are the men that will be the ones who need saving.
And
this is the thing. She has a history of picking bad men. That's why it matters, right? That's why body count matters, because it shows you what kind of history you have. And she has a history of picking terrible men.
Pink Starburst gummies. Oh. Hey, my name is Tilly, and
yeah, it's always the toxic man that gets sex in relationships.
a few years ago I went on a date with a guy I met through Bumble, and I woke up drunk to him trying to insert things.
This is the thing where this woman had no male guidance. I've said this. I'm honestly in belief of this. Women should not look for guidance from other women. Because here's the thing. I would have told her, right? If I was a friend of hers, or a brother, or a father, or whatever of hers, I would have told her, why would you go on a date, first date, drinking with a man? I honestly don't think, in my opinion, women shouldn't do that. Women should not go on drinking alcohol drinking date with a man. First dates. No. Right? Especially, I mean, it's very short. Her story is very short, right? Practically quick. But to the point where you could get drunk. I mean, here's the thing where he must have slipped or something. That's the thing where it's kind of sad, where those are the men you're attracted to. It's like, it's a consistent pattern. And that's why I said the next man she'll probably get with is another terrible man, right? The sad part, right? She has shown consistently, right? Yeah, she probably, I don't know, maybe ended up and got in the guy's house. And the guy's, that's,
in places, and he stole my AirPods. And I brought gummy bears.
And I gotta admit, all the tattoos, you can see the trauma. You can see the trauma.
Hey, I'm Tilly. and I witnessed my friend OD inside the club, and I had probably one of the worst panic attacks in my life, which resulted in PTSD.
Even the friends she surrounds herself with are toxic because they go to a point where they can OD. I'm sorry. That's the people you surround yourself. I'm sad, right? She's a poor little thing, but honestly, there's accountability. I'm sorry, women surround themselves with toxicity, right? Women constantly surround themselves with toxicity.
And how about Sour Patch Kids?
And that's the thing, right? Where that's the sad part where women don't understand the choices they make in life. That it hurts. It will hurt them. Yeah, her tattoos are a representation of her red flags. Because in all honesty, I'm not saying it's all, right? But a lot of women that gets a lot of tattoos, they are broken. They've been through trauma, okay? So it's a good representation of kind of their brokenness. So I just wanted to show this because it's a good example of what I've of many of this is a good example of many things I've said, right? How I said as women age, they become bigger red flags because again, the trauma makes women bitter, jaded, hard to deal with, chaotic, toxic, okay? And then who they surround themselves with, who they are attracted to, who they attract is a red flag because again, it's a good indicator, good representation of what type of women they are. So, yeah, I use this as I think is a good example of the things I've been saying. So, it's sad, but yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think?